Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? Hello, my Level Up family. I hope you guys are amazing today. You know what just touched my mind? I actually think of saying this many times at the end of my episodes, but I always forget because I'm so excited from what we're talking about. So I'm going to mention at the beginning. You guys, I value so much when you guys subscribe to the Level Up podcast and when you also leave like comments and things you love, because I go back and I read all of those and it means the world. And I know so often we do need to be reminded, because I'll listen to amazing things and I don't go back and leave a review, but I know now how important it is. So I really try to do that as often as I can. So if you guys would do that and share what you love, I would appreciate that to the depths of my soul. Okay, so I hope you guys are all amazing. Today, we're going to talk about separating yourself from the rest, being in a league of your own, becoming part of the 1%. And when you really think about becoming part of the 1%, whatever it is, you could be an athlete, you could be in corporate America, you can be, whatever you're doing, there's a 1%, the top percentage. And this has nothing to do with luck. You don't become the best by thinking like the rest, by being like the rest. Every single one of us has the ability to be incredibly, insanely successful. We were born to succeed. We also get to determine our level of success, our standard, our level of excellence. And no matter what you do for a living, no matter what you do, right, you're in the success factor is you. You're the common denominator is what I'm trying to say. So today we're going to go over 10 ways to separate yourself, to become a winner, to level up, to become your very best, and to grow into the 1% of whatever it is you do. So number one, and we hear this word all the time, discipline. Be the most disciplined person you know. You can't avoid the word discipline. No, you cannot avoid. When it comes to success, when it comes to being your best, you can't avoid it. It's going to show up and show up and show up because it's really big. It's so important. And discipline is the bridge from where you are. You're standing where you are. You want to go to that other side. You know you're ready to level up, but it's the bridge from where you are to where you expect and desire to be. It's doing what you said you were going to do, right? So many people, they hang out on that one side of the bridge. What do you think the 1% do? They cross it. No matter what's on that bridge, no matter what they encounter, no matter what the emotions are, they cross that bridge. It's working out when you don't feel like it. It's putting in the extra effort when you don't feel like it. It's not running your day, your success, your business on your emotion. It's pushing yourself beyond average to become extraordinary. We're all born extraordinary, but we're not. We become extraordinary in what we do and what we're pursuing by the person we become and pushing ourselves in this discipline. It's pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. It's being true to your word. Like if you say you're going to do something, do it. Doesn't matter if tomorrow's raining and you don't feel like it. It doesn't matter if you've hit an obstacle and you feel like curling up in a ball. This is where the discipline comes. This is where you can't hang out on the safety side of the bridge and expect to be in the 1%. It's setting a goal and pushing through when adversity shows up. It's getting up when you fall. It's setting the next goal when you meet it, right? So he's like, oh my gosh, I work so hard. I want to exhale. I just want to breathe a little. What's the next goal? It's striving. And we're talking about the 1%. So you could listen to this and be like, Deb, like I deserve a little break. Okay, then hang out in the 99%. Hang out in the 50%. The title of this is Becoming Part of the 1%. It's striving for excellence each and every day. You become the best when you train like the best, when you think like the best, when you work like the best. Discipline is that internal trigger that pushes us to put the fork down when we know what we're about to eat isn't getting us closer to our health goal. Every time and I don't think it's just women, but every now and then I'm like, okay, I know I shouldn't be eating this, but yet the fork goes up. I have 100% control over that. That's that discipline. Okay. Discipline is picking up the phone and making the call that's getting you closer to your professional goal. Discipline is meeting a goal and then continuing to do what you did to meet that goal, right? Because those habits aren't yet mastered yet. They're not mastered. Like it wasn't necessarily skill. You were willing to do anything. Now, are you still willing to do those same things after you've met that goal? Because average lose that fire. They work, they put in the effort for a period of time, and then they rest on their laurels. That is not how you become part of the 1%. You are doing more than the average person. You're doing more than the top 20%. This isn't how to get in the top 20%. You're doing more than the top 10%. Okay. Number 2, do more than what is expected. Go above and beyond. Build the hunger, build the fire. Average people waste so much time thinking, procrastinating, doubting, listening to fear, listening to those beliefs that are no longer serving them, limiting beliefs. You know, if they were given 9 hours a day to do a job, most people consider they'll take all 9 hours. Well, what if you did a little bit more? If you're given 30 days to hit a goal, most people will use all 30 days. Honestly, that's the top percentage. That the bottom percentage doesn't even do what they said they were going to do in 30 days. But what if you applied extra effort? What if you showed up and treated every single day like that is the last day you have to achieve your goal? What if you raise the bar for everyone in your company and your industry? Like, really think about this. The bar in any industry, in any company, in any profession is simply the highest level achieved by an individual or a team. So some people look at that as a discouragement. I know when I started my entrepreneurial journey, I'm like, who's the best? Who's number one? Who's in the top percent? Who do I need to know? Where do I, like that's the bar for me. Someone made a decision to go all in to be the best. And you don't become the best by being like the rest. What if you met your goals early? What if instead of getting to the next level, because you met it early, you grew right through that next level? And I did a podcast recently on the power of ASAP, as soon as possible, urgent, urgency. 1%ers know this. They love this. They are internal and intentional with their time. They are results driven. They are the top performers. They are the top achievers, the top earners, because they do more than what is expected. Think about this. Doing what is expected is so often viewed as amazing. It's bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. It isn't excellence. It isn't going above and beyond. Today, we're talking about becoming a 1%er. We become in the top percent when we become a leader who raises bars and redefines standards. This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Shopify is an all-in-one e-commerce platform to start, run, and grow your business. Shopify makes it simple to sell to anyone from anywhere. With Shopify, you'll customize your online store to your brand, discover new customers, and build the relationships that will keep them coming back. And thanks to 24/7 support and free on-demand business courses, Shopify is here to help you succeed. Take your idea to the world. Do it with Shopify, the e-commerce platform powering millions of businesses down the street and around the globe. And I know from personal experience, I see shoes I like, merchandise I like all the time advertised with Shopify on Facebook and Instagram. I've ordered many things and have been extremely satisfied with this brand. So now is your turn to try Shopify for free and start selling anywhere. Sign up for free trial at shopify.com/levelup, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/levelup to start selling online today. Shopify.com/levelup. Okay, number 3, do everything with excellence. And this starts off like when we think of becoming a 1%er in our profession, it's not just about our profession. It's starting off with the little things. Excellence is doing things 100%. So let's think of some of the little things. Now, I know I did a podcast on this a while back and we talk about it often, but making your bed. Making your bed is a non-negotiable for the 1%. It's a level of standard. Now, some people could argue and say, I'm too busy. Nobody sees it anyway. Like, it's my room. Nobody goes up there. And you know what? I'm just going to go back into it tonight. So I'm actually saving time. You can twist your story every which way but Sunday. It's a level of excellence. Okay. And then we could take it to the next level, because there's making your bed, and then there's making your bed. There's all different levels of making your bed, right? Then there's making your bed with excellence, like everything pulled really tight. It's crisp. It's amazing. So I want you to visualize something. I want you to visualize walking into a hotel room. Okay. Now, we all know there's different levels of hotels. There's like Motel 6, not knocking it, on the side of the road, right? But let's say you're walking into a level 5 Ritz-Carlton on the water, and I'm going to say Grand Cayman because I love Grand Cayman. Okay. How would you expect the bed to be made when you walked in? Like, if you saw the comforter and like maybe it's pulled up and the pillows are thrown in front of it, but the pillows are kind of disheveled, what would you think walking into that room? Would you think the same way you think? Because maybe that bed, the way you make it, is acceptable at home, but what is it? What's your level of acceptable staying at that 5-star Ritz-Carlton? Okay. You would think that they didn't come in, like they didn't change your room, like they missed it. You would think that you were temporarily at like a highway truck stop motel. Every time you make your bed, I want you to ask yourself, is this the bed that I would be okay with if I was staying at the Ritz-Carlton? Okay. And if, like, let's look at cooking, for example. Okay. If you're cleaning up, right? There's everybody has all different levels of I cooked and I cleaned up. Right. So there's like, okay, I ate, maybe I put my dishes in the sink, right? Or you know what? Maybe I ate and I put my dishes in the dishwasher. And honestly, I could do a whole episode on the dishwasher, because the people who don't use correct space management, I don't know who needs therapy, you or me. And I'm not knocking therapy. I think we all need it. But like, I genuinely don't get when somebody just takes a bowl and chucks it on the top shelf. Like, why would you put a freaking bowl on the top shelf when there's like a place for it? Okay. But let's get back to this. Your version of cleaning up could be the dishes in the sink. Maybe you've taken it one step further and the dishes are in the dishwasher. Maybe you've taken it one step further and I clean the pots and pan good, but like I'm leaving them out, right? Like, but are they dried? Are they put away? Is everything organized in the dishwasher? Did you wipe the counters down? There's no way you didn't make one crumb. Are you just assuming somebody else will do it? It was already done today. It's doing everything 100% with excellence. Okay. Maybe you're attending an event. Are you somebody that's like stroll in after it started? Maybe I've got to leave late. Being early, staying late, sitting in the front of the room. Are you somebody that wants to be seen? Are you networking? Are you talking to people? Are you fully present? Because again, attending is good, but standing out with excellence is a quality of a 1%er. Number 4, dress like a boss. Dress like a boss. Okay. How we show up matters. And no one loves comfy clothes more than I do. I love my Lululemon. I love my Athleta. I love my big, like, cozy sweatpants. And we're living in a world today that's gotten really comfortable. Like, even when people say business casual, we all have a different definition of business casual. Are you if it's an office that you go to, are you walking in like you are the one that people are reporting to, right? Walk into the room like you're the one giving the meeting. If you want $1 million business, dress like it. If you want to attract classy, successful people, dress like one. Don't blend in, stand out. And it starts with our hair. It's our clothes. It's everything. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Think of the level of people that you want to attract into your life and into your business. Think of the income that you want to create. Think of the leaders that inspire you to be more. How do they dress? And don't use income as an excuse. Okay. Because you can look amazing on a budget. If you want to become part of the 1%, you can't say things like, well, most people come into the office that way. Oh, you're right. Maybe 99% do. Maybe 80% do. Most people aren't in the 1%. 1% show up like a boss. That's how you become a boss. Number 5. Take care of your mental and your physical health. And, we talk about this all the time, and that's there is a connection with our health and success. We cannot be our best feeling sluggish, feeling unhealthy, feeling out of shape. And so many of the topics we're talking about, they're really intertwined because our physical health is connected to discipline, right? It takes discipline to eat healthy. It takes discipline to move our body. It takes discipline to exercise. It takes discipline to say no to something quick and processed and full of preservatives instead of, preparing something that's so much more nutritious. It takes discipline to work out. It's excellence. It's doing more. How we do anything is how we do everything. 1% are generally physically fit. They feel their best. And I want to be clear. This is way more than weight when we talk about being physically fit. It's energy. It's stamina. It's mindset. It's mental toughness. It's our sleep. When we take care of our health, our body and our mind are prepared to do what it takes to become a 1%er. Because if you really think about this, laziness and being part of the 1%, they are not connected. And so when you think of mental health too, it's journaling, it's affirmations, it's personal growth, it's feeding your mind. That's nutrition for your mind. That starves the doubt. That starves the fear. That starves the unworthiness. In order to become a 1%er, you have to fill up your mind with so much positivity that you starve the doubt. Number 6, common sense. Outwork everyone. You can't work next to someone or with someone or strategize with someone that's okay to work mediocre, that talks about mediocre, that talks about what's not working, that talks about problems. Put your head down, separate yourself, stop thinking you're better than you really are. When we're the biggest fish in the room, we're in the wrong room. So if you're comparing, say, ooh, Sally, she's not even getting the results I'm getting. And then neither is Tom and neither is Dick and Harry and Sally. Okay, maybe they're below par. Maybe they're just at par. The topic of this is how to become part of the 1%. Outwork everyone. Create your own standard. Don't go by somebody else's standard and somebody else's work ethic. Look around. Because if you really look around in today's workplace, how many people are wasting time? How many people are chatting? How many people are hanging in the coffee room? You know how they're behaving? Like they don't own the company. Because if they owned the company, they would value time a lot better and they'd be outworking everyone. People are scrolling on their phone. You have a choice when you see people behave this way. Okay. You can join them because that's what most people are doing. Or you can see yourself growing past everyone in that room. Be like, wow, so this is my competition. Boom. I'm going to become a 1%er because I'm just going to do more than they're doing. And that could sound cruel to many. It's not cruel. It's called excellence. The standard today for so many has gotten so low. The work ethic bar has been lowered. Average blame, they justified, they complained, and they're okay with status quo. Those are the ones who will remain. Separating yourself from that takes discipline. Number 7, be committed to excellence. Always show up. Show up like the most successful person in the room. Be the first to arrive. Be the last to leave. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. If there is an opportunity to earn a trip, to earn a bonus, to earn an incentive, earn it. Look at the top performers. See yourself in that category. Get to know them. Develop habits of excellence. Look at the top earners in your field. See yourself there. Mimic what they're doing. Show up like you're already there. Speak like you're there. Be impeccable with your word. Take complete ownership. That's excellence. Be self-motivated. Self-motivation is a personal growth tool available to all of us. It's self-discipline. Work when no one is watching. And you know what? Clap for yourself. Focus on being better every day. Be willing to be uncomfortable. Practice over and over and over. Become a master of your trade, your industry, your profession. Know how to share what you do with vision. Build your confidence. Number 8, be passionate. Leaders with passion attract others. The one percenters in everything, they've got passion. They're in love with what they're doing. They're in love with what they're creating. Their energy is super high. They lead, they blaze trails. They're visionaries. Their passion fuels them. They're working for something bigger than themselves. They're high energy. They move a room. People are drawn to them. People want to follow leaders with passion. Passion is key to become a 1% in your field. The top 1% of athletes are passionate. They have a deep love for the game. They see the win before they even get on the field. Number 9, always have a what's next. People who are on the 1% in their field, they're always stretching. They're not okay with good. They never arrive. They're meeting goals. They're setting the next goals. We're always in motion. We're either moving forward or we're moving backward, but we're never standing still. Becoming part of the 1% is a continuous desire to expand. It's not being okay with good. It's pushing yourself to great. It's moving when others take their eye off the ball. It's putting in effort when others are laying back. It's meeting a goal, then applying more effort. And once you master a level of effort, your next level self can expand more. With a goal, we are more focused. When we have a what's next, we know what we're building for. Without a what's next, we wander. We wonder. We flounder and we wander. 1%ers always are becoming more, and they become more because they have to now level up and expand to meet the next what's next that they've just set. Okay, number 10, build the mindset of the abundant, successful version of yourself every day. What goes on between our ears determines our future. Think like a 1%er. Think thoughts of abundance, gratitude, success, wealth, health. They are solution-based. They are visionaries. They have built mental toughness. They ride in adversity. They light the way in darkness. We've all heard the term, mind your mind. What you think about, you create. Thoughts become beliefs. Beliefs create our actions, and action is what separates the 1% from the rest. Consistent action backed with abundant thinking is a huge part of becoming a 1% leader in your space. And let's just bring it back to the athletes for a second, okay? And think about their mindset. They see the win before they walk on the field. They practice more than others. They give all they've got on that field. They aren't just there to play. They're playing to win. They believe they are the best. They play like they are the best. When the score's down, they don't think or speak in defeat. They only see a victory. They rally their team. They breathe life into the other players. That's how they're the best in the field. It's that mindset right there, whether you're an athlete or not. That's the mindset I'm talking about, to bring into every single thing you do. Being in the 1% isn't about going through the motions. It isn't about doing what most people do. It's another whole league, my friends. It's the League of Champions. It's the one with the least traffic. Like, it's a road that's wide open. It's not crowded. Most people are on the path to least resistance. They're okay with being average. There's so much room for you in the 1%. The percentage sounds small. The arena is really big. Average is overcrowded. It's an overpopulated space. So I'm wishing you all the most incredible week. And remember, again, if you are loving this podcast, subscribe. The great thing about subscribing is you'll automatically be notified when new ones get downloaded. I would love it if you shared it on social media and tagged me, so I also had an opportunity to see you, and also leave a review. It would mean the world. Love you, friends.